Transference, boundaries, and projections. What distinguishes the work the body workers, healers, doctors, coaches, therapists of all sorts do from, say, what a computer programmer, an electrician, your barista, or a pilot might do, is something that we will call direct contact. Body workers, coaches, healers come into direct contact constantly with our client's energy. Physical energy is one thing. Emotional energy is another, and it's the emotional, mental sort of energy that we're going to focus most on this piece. You see, emotions and thoughts are certainly a type of energy. Not unlike molecules of air, this sort of energy may seem intangible because you can't always see it unless it's joined with something else like smoke or action. However, as intangible as emotional energy feels, it is physical. You have experienced the energy of another person's emotions or thoughts, so you know this is true. When we work in close contact with individuals, as we do over a period of time, it requires of us a deeper savvy and an understanding of a few elements of human dynamics so that we can keep our practices clean, clear, and healthy. The first dynamic we're going to discuss is that of transference. You see, by human nature, we often transfer energy through our thoughts and feelings without even thinking about it. For instance, you have transferred thoughts and feelings that you picked up from your parents to your current partner or to your children. Look at your own life and you'll see that. You see, for example, maybe we mistrust another individual because they look like somebody who harmed us or earned our mistrust. Maybe we adorn someone else with an unearned feeling of respect or regard because they resemble someone we know and love. Every person experiences a level of transference, and what we have to be on the watch for are the times when transference turns into an unhealthy situation. Because as warm and supportive and kind people in the helping fields as we are, we might come in contact with someone who has an unmet need from their childhood or a wounding, and they begin to see us as wonderful beyond belief. Sometimes our patients or clients become overly attached to us because they're transferring their need for love and connection to us as an object of someone who is warm and good, who touches them through their work, either physically, emotionally, or mentally, and yet they may not realize that this attachment is an over-attachment, a transference, and not an appropriate bond. These harmful or potentially harmful sorts of dynamics can occur in anyone who has an unmet emotional need. You might be the therapist who's feeling this toward a patient, or a patient who's feeling this towards a therapist. The key here is, if what's being transferred is unwanted, unsolicited, and inappropriate in any manner. Now, in order to understand transference and deal with it appropriately, the first thing we'll need to do is visit the topic of boundaries. So let's move to our next video clip and discuss boundaries before we come back to transference and projections.